Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Huntington Center in downtown Toledo, Ohio. We've got the Findlay Trojans today taking on the host Titans of St. John's. Conference opponent. Getting started just a little bit late here today. Game is scheduled for 5:30. I think it's just a bit after 5:30, and we have just now started the warm-up. Got about 4 minutes left on the warm-up clock. See the team skating around, taking shots. This, obviously, if you're not familiar with the Huntington Center, it's a step up from a lot of the rinks that you'll see high school games played in. Here in Ohio, this is the home of the ECHL's Toledo Walleye. St. John's been playing some of their home games here this year, and I think they're going to continue to do so in the future, maybe possibly transitioning out of the Tam O'Shanter, where they've been for a long time. This, of course, clearly a bit of a nicer facility than the Tam O'Shanter. Kind of a to-do to get into the game, however. I have to go to the box office and buy tickets and then go through security. Not anything like what you have to do as a Tam O'Shanter. But teams on the ice, you'll see Findlay Junior Varsity in their visiting blue. And we'll pan over here and see St. John's in their home whites. St. John's Junior Varsity team won the conference last year, finished first place in the NHC Junior Varsity Division, had a great year. Findlay finishing tied for second. This year, possibly a different story. Northview last weekend, at least in terms of junior varsity, really showed that they were a team to be reckoned with as they blanked Findlay 5-0 at the Tam O'Shanter. Findlay overall not having a bad year at all, though. 3-3-1, I believe. 2-3-1. St. John's, I do not have the record right in front of me, but not quite as successful so far this year as they were last year. I believe they do have more losses than they do wins on the junior varsity side. So we'll see if Findlay can take advantage and get back to even in the conference standings. Sitting at 0-1 right now. The varsity side, we got coming up right after this. Trojans taking on the Titans. A little bit of a different story. Findlay making a statement last weekend against Northview with the 3-1 win at the Tam O'Shanter, putting Findlay at 1-0 in the conference and looking to make it 2-0 tonight. St. John's struggling a little bit out of the gate, 0-6 on the season so far. They have only played one conference game, and that was against Perrysburg. Kind of brutal if you're a St. John's fan. They were up on Perrysburg 5-3 in the closing minutes of that one. I want to say there were under 3 minutes to go. And then Perrysburg coming back and scoring 3 goals in the final 3 minutes to win that one. So St. John's winless on the year and 0-1 in the conference. Findlay varsity 6-2 overall, 1-0 in the conference. Junior varsity, Findlay sits at 0-1 in the conference, and St. John's, I believe, 1-0 in the conference as they knocked off Perrysburg on that same night. So we'll see how things go. Junior varsity can be difficult to predict. It can be quite a bit of a change from year to year. So we'll see. The Trojans have looked good this season. Northview just kind of looked better last week. That's a team to be reckoned with. I would expect to see them playing at the end of the Junior Varsity State Tournament this year. Sylvania Northview getting a good influx of young players this season from various AAA squads, both at the varsity and JV level. So Northview looking really good early on at the junior varsity level. Findlay not looking bad either. St. John's JV not looking too bad either. If I had to pick a favorite right now, I'd say Findlay by a couple goals probably. But we'll see how it goes. Here at the Huntington Center, it's kind of cool to be broadcasting here in a pro rink. See the teams getting ready to take the ice. See if we can figure out the starters for the Trojans here. Looks like up front, skating around, I see a trio. Oh no, 2 freshmen and 1 sophomore. Looks like Jackson Fleckner, Brady Delaruel, and Jaron Clark up front. It's going to be Gage Ambrose and Monica Kerwin on the blue line. And in goal, looks like number 40 freshman Patrick Shively. Take a look at Patrick down there. How's it going, Patrick? The one thing about doing these broadcasts for away games is I don't have a updated roster for the opposite team, so I just have to kind of say a player from St. John's. So we'll see. Not too familiar with this St. John's JV squad this year, but we'll see how they do as we get ready to drop the puck here on the first period. And we're off. Finley winning the initial face-off. I think the camera angle is pretty good. Quick push into the offensive zone by the Titans. Ambrose gets there to tie it up. Fleckner trying to bring it out of the zone. Not able to, but puck stays still for Gage Ambrose long enough. Fleckner trying to get a shot, but he's stick tapped from behind. Now Ambrose from the point. He takes a shot toward goal, goes off of Delaruel's stick. Cleaned up, Jaron Clark gets a shot. Goes around the back. Ambrose pokes it out in the corner, but picked up by the Titans. Good defense here by Fleckner. Puck's going to head back Finley's way. Sorry for the overcorrection on the camera there. See Kerwin now off the boards to, we're seeing Cameron White in. White up to Luis DiBerardino, now over for MJ Greenewalt. Greenewalt gets a shot off, save made. White back to Riley Biggs at the point. Puck picked up by DiBerardino. DiBerardino playing around at the circle, takes a shot. Catch and save made by the Titan goalie. I'm going to try to zoom in just a little bit. It gets a little aggressive. That's a little better, I think. Makes it a little bit blurry, but we're up pretty high. All right, face off in the offensive zone for the Trojans. Luis DiBerardino taking it for the Trojans. Gets it back to the corner, and we see MJ Greenewalt chasing it around the corner. Over to Greenewalt right in front, takes a shot, but it's deflected back. Now Riley Biggs, his shot blocked as well. Cam White gets it, finds DiBerardino again. Drop pass to Biggs. Biggs up to DiBerardino. Over to Greenewalt in the middle, comes right across the front. It looks like White got a stick on it. Back to the corner to DiBerardino. Greenewalt took a tumble right in front. Cam White's coming out front with it. Got stolen, but it looks like he got it back. But only for a minute as St. John's takes it back the other way. Hayden Giroux on the puck for the Trojans. Pushes it up the boards. Looks like we got Sawyer Lammers in, as well as Jared Brandeberry. That's Brandeberry on the near wall. Riley Biggs' pass stolen. Then out at the point. Oh, it's picked up by, who is this? Brandeberry. Brandeberry kicking it to himself. Looks like the momentum of the puck went a little further than he wanted it to. Ari Fort trying to push it out of the zone. Finds Delaruel. Nice move by Delaruel, but it gets picked up by 15. I feel like I know 15 on St. John's. Ari Fort now. Up into the zone. That's not going to be icing. That's intended for Lammers. Lammers on the puck now. Look loose, and Jaron Clark pulls it off, but back into the neutral zone. Back to Kerwin. Kerwin dumps it in. Out, and that likely is going to be icing. I'll leave the camera where it is. So a couple shots on goal early here for the Trojans. Nothing for the Titans just yet. It's going to be Cam White on the face-off. Gets it over to Fleckner. Fleckner back for Ambrose. Ambrose shoots through traffic. Save made. Good hard shot from Gage Ambrose. The goalie in a good position there to gather it in, force the face-off. Back to the zone. Ambrose touches over to Clark. Clark makes a move. Push back the other way, tied up on the boards. Riley Biggs now sending it toward the goal. Kick, rebound out, save made by the goalie. White in the far corner. Right to the middle for Clark and puts it in the back of the net. Jaron Clark with the goal for the Trojans off the nice pass from Cam White. So credit the goal to number 9, sophomore Jaron Clark. Assist to number 22, sophomore Cam White. Puts the Trojans in front of this one, 1-0 with about 10 minutes to go in the first. Well played puck by the Trojans, and now Luis DiBerdino right off the faceoff brings it right back into the offensive zone. Berardino to the middle. Looks like he was looking for Greenewalt, but puck played well by St. John's. Steal down front by DiBerdino. He dumps it in the offensive end. Oh, Greenewalt takes a hit on the far side. Berardino now getting pinched on the wall. Looks like he was looking to pass to the center. Kept in by Kerwin for a moment, but St. John's brings it through. Greenewalt is there for the Trojans. And Giroux to DiBerdino, but center ice picked up by the Titans. Shot from deep. Caught by Shively and handed off. Hayden Giroux now in the back corner. Up to Lammers. Right in front of the Trojan bench. Looks like the puck comes out Finley's direction, but St. John's is going to be there. Sorry, I missed coming off the wall. Good interception there by Kerwin. Then Lammers taps it back over to her. Centered by Kerwin. Nobody there for the Trojans, and now St. John's to the 2-on-1, although Cam White gets back quickly to make it a 2-on-2. Shot and then a save made by Shively. Puck out of the zone. Cam White trying to push it forward. Nice steal there by Brandeberry. He's got a 1-on-1 opportunity. He takes a shot. Goalie makes the save. Ambrose. Puck out. All right, Fort's going to chase that down. Doesn't have enough juice on it to be icing. So Fort up ice for Ambrose. Touches it to Lammers. St. John's now with an opportunity. Never got the shot off. Puck to the back wall. Someone lost a stick. Not sure. Oh, it was Ambrose. Ambrose lost his stick. He's using his feet. Shot from the blue line coming through. Off target. Fort pushes it up ice for Brandeberry. St. John's bringing it back, but then Cam White flipping it to center ice where a Titan waits. Dumps out and wide to the corner. Jaron Clark, the goal scorer, touches it up to Brady Delaruel. Brady, recipient of some physical play there, but he pushes it up to Fleckner. Fleckner around the boards. Finley changing, that's why they're not right there. St. John's pushing it forward, but pass a little off target, and then Patrick Shively makes the cover. .6:47 to go in the first period. Trojans up 1-0. Face off in the defensive zone. It's going to be Brady Delariewell on the face off. St. John's now. Shot deflected by, who is this? Jackson Fleckner, and he's got a good run. Finds Jaron Clark. Clark again, and Jaron Clark has his second goal of the game. Less than 9 minutes into this one. That one off a great pass on the 2-on-1 odd man rush. Jackson Fleckner pushed it through and then found Clark right in the middle, and Clark finished. 2-0 Trojans with 6.5 minutes to go in the first. Jaron Clark already with a couple. Delariewell on the face-off again for the Trojans. Now it's Clark again. Bringing it through. Puck gets pushed away. Back into the neutral zone, headed back toward the Finley net. Riley Biggs up the wall to Fleckner. Fleckner pushing forward. He gets hung up on another player. Still gets pretty close to tracking the puck down. Now it's Clark. Passing backwards to Biggs. Biggs sends it toward the net. Good steal by DeBerardino, but St. John's picks up the rebound. Hayden Giroux for DeBerardino. Good pass to Greenewald. Greenewald takes a look and sends it toward the goal, scooped up by the St. John's goalie. It's going to be a face-off in the offensive end for the Trojans. Puck cut it back down Finley's way. It's going to be icing. And we will bring it back. So good offensive output early for the Trojans. They've got a good number of shots on goal. And a couple of goals already here. We're not even, like I said, 10 minutes into the game yet. Finley already up 2-0. You see Cam White on the face-off now. Monica Kerwin pushes it up to DeBerardino, then back to the corner. St. John's bringing it around, looking to get some offense going. They haven't really been able to establish any possession in the offensive zone, as number 19 there skates into a pack of 4 Trojans, and the puck just kind of trickles towards Shively. He gets a glove on it. Face off in the defensive end. It's going to be White again. Looks like DeBerardino jumped it. And then puck kind of just, once again, trickles back to Shively. He gets a glove over it. Get another face off with 5:13 remaining. It's Monica Kerwin now behind the Finley net. Picked up in the neutral zone by the Titans, and then DeBerardino intercepting that pass, and he's got a nice look. He takes a shot and scores! Louis DeBerardino doing it by himself on that one, taking the ill-advised Titan pass for himself and just cutting right up the middle and putting it in the corner. Louis DeBerardino making it 3-0 in favor of the Trojans. So we're sitting here with 4:56 remaining in the first, and Trojans already with a 3-0 lead. Very well now. Riley Biggs. Pick up the wall. Looks like Sawyer Landers is there. It gets stolen, but Biggs is there. Biggs taking his time. Brandon Berry on the near side. Brandon Berry swings to the far corner. RA4. Doing it now, but handler just took a big old hit from Brandon Berry on the side. It was clean. I think he was looking where he was going. And Brandon Berry is a Bill, and they call him Cowboy. And that player just ran into Cowboy. That's the we have a penalty coming here. Nope, sorry. Jaron Clark again. He's looking. He's shoot high. At the point, it's Cam White. The boards for Drew. Drew digging at it. Flair comes out with a nice move. Just to get around a couple of players, and the puck heads toward the net. Goalie poke checks it out. Kept in by Kerwin. Kerwin to White. And then Cam White tries to find Fleckner in the middle for the one-timer. Can't connect. But the middle once again, that time kept in by Drew. Drew takes a look and sends it through traffic. Goalie makes a save, rebound, still bouncing around, and then looks like he managed to get a glove over it. We're going to face off in the offensive end for the Trojans with just under 3 minutes remaining in this one, 2:54 to be exact, and a 3-0 lead for the Trojans here in the first period. Puck still unpossessed. Finally, DeBerdino's going to gain control. Drops back for Biggs. Biggs takes a shot through traffic. Save and a rebound. Out to the corner. Ambrose to Biggs. Biggs again. Sends it high, and wow, that's would have been a high stick call. Even though I don't think he had a stick in his hand. It looked like just a high arm. St. John's now through the neutral zone, but that's stolen by MJ Greenewalt. Greenewalt drop pass to DeBerdino. Good look there for MJ. Puck around the near side. Ambrose touches up to Delaruel. Brady doing a nice job getting all the way across. And now MJ Greenewalt tries to take the shot, but the puck pushed off his stick at the last second. Puck along the near boards, can't tell. Oh, looks like, yep, DeBerdino comes out with it. He's got a goal today. Hard and out of the zone, no icing, say the referees. About a minute and a half remaining in the first period. Jared Brandeberry, Cowboy, gonna bring it up the near side. He finds Sawyer Lammers. Lammers back to the middle. Here's one again. This time it's Ari Fort. St. John's in their own end, trying to send it up ice. Giroux through the middle, makes a nice move. And looking for Brandeberry in the center, but just a couple inches behind him. Puck on the blue line all by itself. Brandeberry sends it to the wall. Just under a minute to go now in the first. Cam White, if he can get there, taps it up to Fleckner. Fleckner takes a look and a shot. That one looks like the goalie got a piece of it. Good shot by Fleckner. Cam White in the corner. Up to Jaron Clark. Is it going to be a first period hat trick? Not yet. It's not, as the goalie makes the save. It is a party in the USA here. Party in Toledo. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. That comment probably didn't make any sense. Lost a glove. Looked like Jaron Clark. He's got it back. Jaron's hand is safe. St. John's pushing through. We got a one-on-one with Kerwin. She plays it well. Then back out to the middle. Still an opportunity for St. John's. Shively is all caught up with a player from St. John's. That was potentially a bad situation, as the St. John's player was in the crease. He and Shively were kind of tangled up as St. John's had a good look at a shot. I'll get a face-off here on the far side with 21 seconds remaining in the first period. There we go. Back behind the Trojan net, it's Greenewald's. 11 seconds to go in the first. St. John's still looking for a shot here. Philly defense not wanting to let that happen. 2 seconds. Jackson Fleckner, is he going to pull the trigger? No, he's not. But more than enough goals here in the first period for the Trojans, 3 to be exact, as we go to the first break with the Trojans up by a score of 3-0. Let's see if I can gently give you a view of the there we go. Findlay 3, St. John's 0. We're going to keep it right here because they are not going to run the Zamboni between the first and second period. So we'll be back in action in right around a minute. So again, this is the second conference game for both teams. The Trojans 0-1 after a tough loss to Sylvania Northview last weekend. St. John's with a, I want to say it was a 3-2 win over Perrysburg last weekend. The Trojans have to be happy with that first period, as they didn't allow many shots on goal, and the ones that did trickle through were not very dangerous attempts. And on the other side, they had a lot of good quality offensive opportunities. So Trojans looking good to kind of controlling the first period. We'll see what happens going forward, but for right now, beginning of the second period, Trojans up 3-0. St. John's in possession. Nice move. I wonder if that's Mason Inkrod. I'm going to check during the... Oh, wow. What a nifty little behind-the-back shot there by 15, the one that I just said. I wonder if that's Mason Inkrod. And then a good reaction save by Shively as well, because I don't know that he would have expected that shot. I sure didn't. John's bringing it into offensive territory and got a whistle. Looks like we may have our first penalty of the game. Yep, looks like it's going to be Hayden Giroux. I did not see what the call was, and I don't see a gesture from the referee, so we're just going to call it messing around. Hayden Giroux, 2 minutes for messing around. I've got 2 in the box. Did I miss Larry Well in the box as well? Wow, this angle not great for seeing penalties. So Trojans down 5-on-3. Not sure how I missed that. St. John's taking a shot and Shively gathering it in. So it looks like Delary Well's been in the box for about a minute and a half. Maybe that was a penalty toward the end of the period. Not used to watching the game from this angle. Trojans up 5-on-3 then. St. John's on the power play. Managing 1 shot off the power play here so far. 2, really, if you count the nice behind-the-back shot from earlier. Onto the middle, St. John's high slot, but then stolen by Fleckner. And now Fleckner all by himself takes the shot. Save made. Good save by the St. John's goalie. Would have been a double shorthanded goal if Fleckner had been able to connect on that one. Delary Well back on the ice, so Trojans with 4 skaters now. Picked up by Ambrose, tried to send it out. St. John's picking it up and shooting right into Riley Biggs. Don't think it was the best advised shot I've ever seen. Ambrose now digging at it in the corner. 40 seconds left on the Titan power play. A shot coming through. That one's blocked by Biggs. St. John's again out to the corner. Shoots again. This one goes off of number 11. 11 stops it, turns around, and shoots. Shively makes the save. Here for the Titans with 5 seconds remaining on the power play. If they want to take a shot, they need to do it soon. And that will do it for the power play. Trojans back to full strength. Couple shots generated by the Titans, and Trojans with a good shorthanded opportunity on that one as well. Another offensive push here for the Titans, but pass goes cross ice to no target. From the corner, missing on the slap shot opportunity and dumping it in. That would have been an offside, so St. John's getting back onside. And looks like it's going to be iced by, is that Brandeberry? Yep, Jared Brandeberry. Face off in the defensive zone is going to be Cam White. He's got Brandeberry and Louis DiBerardino with him. Berardino taking that one and finding Jackson Fleckner on the near side. Fleckner stops, sets up, goes to the middle, skirts right through. Now from the corner. That was Brandeberry. Fleckner, Cam White in the middle takes a shot. That save made. Berardino for Kerwin. Kerwin, her shot blocked. She's going to have to go get it herself. She does. And player that blocked the shot, well, looks like it hurt. Hopefully no actual injury. Hopefully just a stinger of sorts. That was a hard shot. We've seen Kerwin herself block shots like that. The skater does look to be in some pain, for sure. Hope there's no injury there. When we come back to action, we will face off just outside the offensive zone for the Trojans. All right, I had to go mute for a second there. I've got a little bit of a cold, and I want to sneeze into the microphone. For those of you at home. Ari Ford picking up the puck behind the Finley net and finding Fleckner. Fleckner taking a hit, but it looks like he got the better of it. Chased into the offensive end. Jaron Clark just overskated that by a step. Big hit on the boards by Fleckner right in front. Then Fleckner looks like he got his leg caught up after the hit. Pressure coming in on the puck from Sawyer Lammers, and we have a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was for. I do not see anyone in the penalty box, but we're going to come back down to the other end. St. John's with 5 skaters. Finley also with 5. Picked up by DeBerardino over to Cam White. White's got a little bit of room to work with. Goes back to the outside for DeBerardino. Makes a nice move. Picked back up by the Titans. Gage Ambrose defending there. Gets around him, but then Brandeberry stealing the puck. Puck on the near wall. Cam White gets it taken away, and now Ambrose. Puck out of play. Going to face off in the defensive zone for the Trojans. It's going to be... Oh, that also looked like it hurt. It's going to be Brady Delariuel, sorry, on the face-off. And then he took a hard one. A shot there from St. John's. Save made by Shively. That shot attempt knocked down by Delariuel, and he's going to bring it up the near side. Makes a move, but pushed out to the corner. Drops it back for Greenewalt. St. John's back on offense, but Kerwin is there to grab the pass, and now Fleckner makes a hard shot, but it goes wide and off the glass. Jackson Fleckner now high slot shot and right into the glove of the St. John's goalie. Going to face off in the offensive zone for the Trojans. It's going to be Cam White on the face-off. Trojans lead 3-0 still with about 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second period. Cam White to Clark. Clark back to Ari Ford. Ford sends it toward the net just a little bit wide. Ambrose. Puck in and out of the zone. It's going to be offside. St. John player threw a kick at Jaron Clark. Clark looks a little bit put off by that. I don't blame him. Face-off just outside the zone. It's Jaron Clark. His shot. Oh, he chased his own shot. Rebound still out. DeBerardino sends it back. A couple of rebounds. St. John's one-on-one. Looks like Brandeberry poked the puck out and got it back going back the Trojans' way. Brandeberry at the point finds Giroux. Giroux pushing it up for Clark. Clark pushed down from behind, but regains his footing and the puck. Puck in the corner comes out. Cam White had it for just a second, then bounced away. Oh, would have been an opportunity there for DeBerardino, but he lost his balance and he was pushed to stay there by a St. John's player. .551 to go in the second period. Trojans lead 3-0. They get a face-off at center ice. Delariuel on the face-off. St. John's winning that one. We'll see Brady Delariuel as well as Jackson Fleckner tonight in the varsity game. A couple of freshmen getting some minutes on the varsity team. We should also see the return of sophomore forward Draven Wilson for the varsity Trojans. back from a wrist fracture he suffered in the preseason. Still in a cast, but cleared to play. Monica Kerwin now. Pushing it through for the Trojans. St. John's getting it going the other way. Good defense by Kerwin. Teams will change out lines and we'll go to face-off. 4:45 to go in the second. 3-0 Findlay. This time it's going to be Cam White. He's got Sawyer Lammers and looks like Riley Biggs is out there, Jared Brandeberry, and Gage Ambrose. Now it's Cam White coming up the near side for the Trojans. He got tripped. That's going to be a penalty. And trip, yeah, could be. I'm a little bit too loose on calling penalty shots, but Cam White definitely, with the lane to shoot in, gets tripped before he's able to get the shot off. So Trojans will go on the power play there, with 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. Jackson Fleckner on the faceoff. Power play unit for the Trojans: Fleckner, Cam White, Jaron Clark, Brady Delaruel, and Monica Kerwin. Delaruel over to Kerwin. Kerwin walks it up, shoots, it goes high. Back out to Kerwin, gets just past her into the neutral zone. Makes a nice move to the near side and sets up shop. Goes to the middle, just off the stick of Clark. White in the corner now, back to Clark in the middle. Clark to Kerwin, shoots, tipped, almost a goal. The goalie got a little bit lucky on that one. I think it got tipped by his defender right into him. Puck being pressured by St. John's. Kerwin gets there, however. Up the far side, that's Delaruel off the stick of Clark. Picked up by Kerwin with about 1 minute left on the Trojan power play. Kerwin to Delaruel. And then a shot from Delaruel creates the rebounds. Out to the point, it's Hayden Giroux. Giroux up the boards to Clark. Back to Giroux. And out of the zone for the moment. Whoa, Giroux went to bring it back in, and he also got tripped, I should say. He went flying with both feet in the air over the stick of a St. John's player. So Trojans will be up 5-on-3 for about 37 seconds, with 3:06 to go in the second period. Trojans scoring all 3 goals in the first period, scoreless here in the second. And Jay Greenewalt on the faceoff. Titans doing a nice job clearing it out of the zone off the faceoff. Trojans with about a half a minute to go, 5-on-3. That pass off the stick of Brandeberry, and St. John's sending it back the other way. An opportunity here for St. John's as it gets dumped at the corner. 15 seconds remaining on the first penalty. They're trying to take advantage of the 2-man advantage. Nice move by DeBerardino. He takes a shot right into the goalie's chest, and the save is made. Good face off down there with 2.5 minutes to go in the second, and 2 seconds to go on the first penalty. After these 2 seconds, Trojans will still be on the power play for about 1.5 minutes. Delaruel now, shot through traffic. It goes off, looks like bounced off a couple people's heads. St. John's up to 4 skaters now. Cam White for Fleckner. Fleckner shoots, it goes high. Rebound comes out behind the Titan nets. And an opportunity here for number 11 on St. John's as he comes through. Monica Kerwin, the one of a 2-on-1. The shot. Shively gets a glove on it and knocks it down, makes the cover. Face off in the Trojan defensive zone. With 2 minutes to go in the second period and just under a minute to go on the Trojan power play. Jackson Fleckner in on the face-off. Jaron Clark. Nice through pass there to Cam White. White's got a good look. He's going to skate it in, takes a shot, and kicked out by the goalie. White gets the rebounds. Changes direction. Goes up top for Riley Biggs. Biggs shoots. Save made. 35 seconds remaining on the Trojan power play and a minute 41 to go in the period. Greenewalt on the face-off. DiBerdino and Brandeberry caught up in the corner. Puck out to the point. Biggs to the corner. Hayden Giroux. Giroux to the slot. Takes a shot. Goes off the blocker, it looks like, of the goalie. Rebound out. A broken stick in the near corner down on the offensive end. We have a shot coming in from DiBerdino. It gets tipped up high. Power play now over for the Trojans as the Titans return to full strength, and we reach 1 minute remaining in the second period. It's Brandeberry to Biggs in the corner. Biggs sends it toward the net, off the boards. 45 seconds remaining. Veradino with the steal in the corner, trying to go to the middle, but deflected. Out to the point, it's Giroux. He takes a look. It's knocked down by a St. John's defender. 30 seconds to go in the second. Finley still dominating possession in this second period, though as of yet, no scoring, as Riley Biggs shoots one from the point into the glove of the St. John's goalie. 16 seconds to go in the second period. Trojans still up 3-0. Face off in the offensive zones, Brady Delaruel, Jackson Fleckner, and Jaron Clark on either side of him. Ari Fort and Gage Ambrose in the back. Fleckner. Delaruel sends it through the crease. It's loose. 8 seconds to go. Ari Fort sends it back into the offensive zone. 5 seconds remain. And that's going to do it for the second period. So an offensive flurry in the first for the Trojans. And a lot of possession and control in the second, but no goals. It all adds up to a 3-0 lead for the Trojans as we break between the second and third periods. We're going to take a break while they run the Zamboni. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. And then after that, it will be the varsity Trojans versus the varsity Titans. And that coming up, supposed to be at 7 p.m. Right now, it's 6:20. So yeah, we may hit that target. That's coming up next. But right now, we're going to take a break. 3-0 your score. I'm going to leave the camera on the scoreboard. Maybe we'll get some ad revenue here. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Your score at the moment is Trojans 3, Titans 0. All right, welcome back. We are getting ready for the third period of action here at the Huntington Center in downtown Toledo, Ohio. Got myself a very solid soft pretzel. No complaints except that it was $11. Getting ready to drop the puck here on the third period of action with the Trojans 3 and the Titans 0. I also see that St. John's is going to start this period on the power play. I'm not sure why. It looks like it might have happened after the final whistle because there are exactly 2 minutes on the penalty clock when the period started. It's number 28, Jackson Fleckner, in the box for the Trojans. Again, not sure what the penalty was, but St. John's on the early power play here in the third. That shot stopped by the goalie, Shively. Face off in the defensive zone for the Trojans. It's Brady Delariuel. Penalty kill unit for the Trojans is Delariuel, Ambrose, Gabardino, and Biggs. Ambrose pushing it out of the zone. St. John's goalie coming out to play it. Really trying to clear it out of the zone. Delariuel does so and comes up the near side through a lot of traffic, shoots into the glove of St. John's. Face off in the offensive zone for the Trojans on the penalty kill. Headed all the way back down. That's going to be icing. Just under a minute left on the St. John's power play. Trojans on the kill in possession right now, but St. John's turning the puck around and coming up the near side, gets around Kerwin into the corner. But MJ Greenwald is there to steal it right back for the Trojans. Like Kerwin and the referee had a collision here on the near side. No? Okay. Brady Gray. Okay. Oh, looks like Xander Lewis, number 18, is on the JV roster. Just trying to point out some kids I may or may not know a little bit. St. John's back to the points. Puck in the right zone for them, but they can't seem to find a shot here as Trojans are back at full strength. Kerwin sends it out of the zone off the stick of Fleckner. Once again, it's Kerwin to Fleckner, and this time Fleckner gets around the first defender. He has the second, gets around him fairly easily as well, takes a shot, but save made. Fleckner gets it back, goes out to the middle for Giroux. Giroux making a move. He skates into 3 Titans, so not a lot he can do there. Pushed up by Brandeberry. Takes it along the boards. Out to Delariuel, and we have a interference penalty. Looks like Jared Brandeberry, the recipient of that call. So St. John's, shortly after wrapping up their power play, will try it again as Jared Brandeberry goes to the box for 2 minutes for interference. 11:14 to go in the game. Trojans still up 3-0. Puck out of the zone. Jaron Clark is chasing it. Pressuring the goalie. Plays the puck up the near boards. Johns brings it out, but it's stolen. Now Cam White with a little bit of a chance. Too many Titans in the way. That's steal by Jaron Clark, but looks like he kind of tripped over White. And Jones trying to get the puck into offensive territory, which they have yet to do so far on this power play with 1:11 to go. Ambrose up the boards, picked up by the Titans. They push back to the corner. Puck sent out of the zone. Trojans doing a nice job on this penalty kill. So we approach about 10 minutes to go in the game and just under a minute to go on the penalty. Opportunity here for DiBardino. Swept out by St. John's goalie. And again, the Trojans on this penalty kill doing a very nice job not allowing St. John's to retain any sort of possession. "24 seconds remaining on the Titan power play. St. John's goalie was dancing to the song and then almost absolutely bit it. That was... You like to see a dancing goalie. You don't want to see them do it if they're going to fall down. St. John's bringing it across center ice. DiBardino, though, picking it up and sending it back the other way. Here comes Giroux. Puck tied up. Larrywell in there. Giroux in there as well. Comes out and just as Giroux comes out, Trojans back to full strength. We have DiBardino sending it into the neutral zone for the Trojans. Offside call on the Trojans. There was a bit of a entanglement of Trojans at the blue line, and one couldn't get back before the puck crossed. Face-off just outside the offensive zone for the Trojans. 8:52 remaining in the game. Trojans up 3. Brandenberry tracking the puck. Kept in by Biggs. A pass tipped by Cam White, but St. John's still able to get there. A nice pass and catch there from St. John's. Puck in the lane, but pushed out by a bunch of Trojans. Another opportunity here. Shot and score. Number 15 for the Titans. Puck was hanging around for way too long right there in the lane. Brady Gray, his name. We just looked that up. Puck hanging around way too long out in front of the goal. There were a lot of Trojans there, and they got in the way of the puck a few times, but never able to clear it out. And then after the puck bounced around a little bit, Gray just had a good look at the net and put it right past the goalie, Shively. Makes the score 3-1 in favor of the Trojans. About 8:15 to go in the game. It's Kerwin. Puck behind the St. John's net. Clark pressuring. Titans bringing it up into the offensive zone. So the Titans with almost back-to-back power plays, not able to score, but then getting one after the power play. Monica Kerwin now in a one-on-one with the defender. We'll call that one a draw. She didn't get a shot off, but she kept the puck. Goalie gives it right back to her. She finds Cam White in the middle. White shoots, save made, rebound out, and cleared. That one skirts just by the net, and we will have icing. Face off, Cam White's. St. John's in possession. I was going to move the camera, but there we go. Look on the near wall, DeBerardino fighting for it. Riley Biggs as well. Looks like Cam White's going to come out with it. Finds Hayden Drew on the far side. Drew out in front of the net. DeBerardino goes across for Drew. Drew through three defenders goes to the corner. Chased down by DeBerardino. Kicked out by St. John's. Drew keeps it in. Nice move by 11 of St. John's to get around Drew just then, and then sends it toward the net, but a little wide. White off the boards and out of the zone. St. John's pushing it into their zone, but Riley Biggs is there. Biggs loses his stick, kicks the puck and falls down. It happens. Drew behind the net. His pass for DeBerardino is deflected. Sawyer Lammers from center ice, sending it deep for the Trojans. Trojans chains out a couple of defenders. Ari Fort and Monica Kerwin coming on. Kerwin on the puck right now, gets around three of St. John's forwards and dumps it in for the Trojans. Nice work by Kerwin. 5.5 to go in the game. Jared Brandeberry now turns it around. Shot is deflected. Looked like the goalie might have gotten that one. Puck tied up in the corner. Comes out behind the net. St. John's in possession in their own end. 5 minutes remaining here in the game. St. John's still in possession in their own end. Finally, they do bring it out into the neutral zone, make a rush up the far side. Played well by Kerwin. Now Delaruel has a chance as he brings it across center ice, and he dumps it in the corner and then goes to the bench. Trojans changing out just about everybody but Fleckner. Jaron Clark now. Riley Biggs dumping it, but Trojans would have been offsides. That'll be icing with 4:21 to go in the game. Trojans with a 3-0 lead. We get a face-off in front of the St. John's net. We're seeing the dancing goalie again. Like a timeout, maybe? Timeout called, not sure which team. If I had a sponsor to read, I would read that sponsor now. But I don't. So if anybody has any sponsorships they want me to read, let me know, or if you just want to say hi to somebody. Again, we're here at the Huntington Center in Toledo. Nice rink, professional rink. Home of the ECHL Toledo Walleye. Your score at the moment, Findlay Trojans 3, St. John's Titans 1. Oh no, looks like Patrick Shively just bit it. I know Jude Brassfield did that last year in the St. Ignatius game in the Rocky River JV tournament. That was funny. Face off, Ambrose with a quick shot, just wide. Another shot, that one by Jaron Clark. Goalie made 2-3 saves right there in short order. Riley Biggs, this one high and off target, but goalie snags it. And we'll get another face-off. Brady delayed well on the face-off for the Trojans. Berardino and Fleckner on either side of him. Kerwin and Drew in the back. Berardino to the middle. Fleckner now turns it around, but just off target. No, excuse me. That was Greenewalt. Puck loose. I have a hard time reading 26 from 28 sometimes from this height. And they're of a similar height. Not exact same, but similar. Berardino from the back. Up the boards to Greenewalt. Gets stolen. Greenewalt, though, up the near side. He sends it. Would have gone to the corner, but St. John's goalie opted to grab that one as well. Both teams changing out personnel. St. John's goalie playing with the net and the pegs. Looks like he felt like it was a little bit loose. Shively taking a skate to the corner. Face off, it was Cam White. Jaron Clark back to White, but it skirts just along the blade of his stick. And we have another cover and a freeze by the St. John's goalie. With 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the game. White on the face-off, gets it to Clark along the far boards. Biggs puts it toward net, kicked out by the goalie. White on the rebound. It's picked up by St. John's, and they come up the near boards. Riley Biggs disrupts it and sends it back into the offensive end. St. John's retains it, though. We're going to have a penalty coming on the Titans. Now it's Riley Biggs sending it in from deep, kicked aside by the goalie. Looks like interference is going to be the call against number 28 of the Titans. So the Trojans will go on a 2-minute power play with 2:45 to go in the game and up by a score of 3-1. All 3 goals for the Trojans scored in the first period in short order. Jaron Clark with a couple and Luis DiBerardino with one. Puck sent deep, no icing on the power play. Shively stopping the puck. A lot of pressure coming in from the Titans. Sent up the far side for White. White with some room. Stolen in the corner. And back to the neutral zone. It's to Larry Well now. He took a stick to the boot and would have been tripping probably if he had fallen down. But he didn't. Larry Well staying on his feet. And that's going to be a penalty coming in on, looks like, Jaron Clark. With exactly 2 minutes to go in the game. So we'll be at 4-on-4 for 1:16. And then for the remainder of the game, barring any goals, St. John's will be a man up. Face off in the Finley defensive end. 4 skaters out for the Trojans. Hayden Giroux, MJ Greenewalt, Luis DiBerardino, Gage Ambrose. And Sean's shot is deflected by a defender. Didn't see which one. out of the zone. DeBerdino pulls it away. He's got a one-on-one with the goalie, or two-on-one with Greenewalt, his partner. DeBerdino shoots high. Goes off the boards and then pulls it off the glass back to Giroux at the point. He shoots through traffic and the goalie scoops that one. Whoops. Face off in front of the St. John's net. We're still at 4-on-4 for 45 more seconds. Cam White on the face-off sends it to the corner. Brandon Berry chases it. St. John's in control as they go through the neutral zone and bring it into the offensive end. That centering attempt is picked up by White. Now White on the near side, he circles back. Crosses the blue line, makes some nice moves, this Cam, and goes to the center, and then picked up by St. John's. 14 seconds left of 4-on-4. St. John's sends it off the near wall. And that's going to pretty much do it for 4-on-4. St. John's fifth skater. Comes back to the ice, Cam White. With a chance. Puck, that was close. Puck just over the blue line. Offsides the call with 35 seconds remaining. Titans on the power play for the remainder. Barring a Titan goal, of course. Brady Delayuel on the face-off just outside the offensive zone. Puck to the corner. 30 seconds remaining in this game. Trojans with a 3-1 lead. Titans push all the way through. Ambrose chasing the puck to the corner. He gets there, gets a foot on it. Sends it all on the boards. Now it's Jackson Fleckner with 16 seconds left on a shorthanded attempt. He makes a nice move, takes a look, shoots high. Goalie makes the grab. I was going to say save, but I think that one was high. 8.9 seconds left in the game. Face off in the offensive zone for the Trojans. Down a man. Brady Delayuel on the face-off. Picked up by Fort. Ari Fort takes the shot. The goalie made the save. Kind of thought he had it covered, but it was sitting around. And that's going to do it for this one. Kind of an inauspicious end, but 3-1, your final. The Junior Varsity Trojans getting their first conference victory. 3-1 over the Titans of St. John's brings Findlay up to 1-1 in the NHC. And I think it drops St. John's to 1-1 in the NHC. We'll see the teams congratulating each other, shaking hands. The next game for the JV Trojans is tomorrow at the Cube, 5 p.m. That'll be against St. Francis. Always dangerous, both on the varsity and the JV side. Should be a great battle JV-wise. If you look at my hockey rankings, the two teams are separated by just a fraction of a point. So really anybody's game tomorrow. I feel like JV Trojans taking on St. Francis should be a good one tomorrow at the Cube. That one's not going to be here on YouTube. It will be on Team One Sports. So we hope to see you there. And thanks for watching. Again, your final here from the Huntington Center. Trojans 3, Titans 1.